On this journey to recovering from damaged hair, one of the things that we need to start doing, and it needs to become a habit, is reading labels on hair products and looking into the ingredients. Now, we all know that it's not every single thing on the hair ingredient that you're going to know, especially the last 6 items, but at least the first 5 or 6 ingredients in the list we need to look at, and we need to pay close attention to the labels, because not paying close attention to the labels will have you thinking that you've got a moisturizer, but you don't. A lot of you think that your styling creams are moisturizers, your gels are moisturizers, but they're not. They're not moisturizers. They're just things for the style of the hair, but not for the health of the hair. So I'm going to give you examples of some mistake that I have made, and I'm also going to show you all how to read these labels carefully so that now we can choose the correct product when it comes to damaged hair, and also when your hair gets to that healthy stage. So an example of reading labels, I'm going to use one of the products I have as an example. So here I've got the Avalon Affirm Care Hair Repair Mask. Okay, this is the big bottle, which is about 907 grams. It's a deep conditioner, and at the front of the label, it tells you that it's a hair repair mask, okay, with organ oil and something extract and ceramides, right? But the key word here is hair repair mask. So this is for someone whose hair needs fixing, because some people, their hair don't need to be fixed. It's healthy already, it's flowy, it's, you know, it's okay. And then there's some people, their hair needs fixing. Now, when we go to the back, you need to read what the person who made this, what their intention, what was the intention for them to make this product. Okay, so when I go to the back, it says this is deep conditioning mask, moisturizes dry and brittle hair, and contains ceramides, copper, and all the other stuff that we don't know, and provides ease of detangling and combing, and leaves the hair and the scalp healthy looking. Now, when you have damaged hair, what you're looking for is a product that is targeting damaged hair. That is what you're looking for. A product that will target damaged hair, that was made for damaged hair. And obviously, if it's damaged, you know, brittle and dry will, you know, follow with it as well. But let's pay attention to what the person who created this, what I'm just going to say Affirm, because Affirm, it's owned by Affirm. Affirm said that it's a deep conditioning mask to moisturize dry and brittle hair. Bingo. That's how you know that, okay, this product was made for your hair, because currently your hair is damaged. Currently my hair is damaged. So this is telling me that I was created because of people who have damaged, dry, brittle hair. All right. And then it lets us know that it also provides ease when you detangle and you comb your hair, and it leaves your hair looking healthy. The leaving the hair looking healthy is not something you need to pay attention to, because every hair company is going to tell you that. No hair company is going to make a product hoping that your hair gets damaged or looks ugly, right? But here they've told you that they are targeting dry and brittle hair. So that is how you know that you've got a product that is going to help you with your damaged hair. Okay, now that's a deep conditioner, right? Now I have another conditioner by Avalon, all right, by Affirm. And this one here is called the Positive Link Conditioner. Now, it's part of a relaxer system, but at the same time, they've given you the option to use it as a rinse out conditioner, or to use it as a deep conditioner. But let me read the label, right? So it tells you that it's a positive link conditioner with argan oil and other stuff for medium to coarse hair. That's another key thing that we need to pay attention to. It says medium to coarse hair. So if you are a fine hair girl, this doesn't need to be in your house, because it's not targeted for you. Now we go to the back and let's see what Affirm is saying. Why did they create the product? And they emphasize again, for medium to coarse hair, normalizes hair and restores the pH balance, because obviously it's part of a relaxer system. And then it goes on to say that it moisturizes relaxed hair while it's being neutralized, seals the cuticle, adds shine, decrease frizz, all that good stuff. And then if you go to the directions, it then says, after rinsing the relaxer out, apply this conditioner liberally, which means a lot, for 5 minutes and wash it off. So it's letting you know that it's part of a relaxer system and it tells you what to do. And then it says proceed on to use the neutralizing shampoo. Now, it now gives you a suggestion that if you want to use it as a reconstructive treatment, you can apply it after you shampoo, put a plastic cap over your hair, and leave it on for 30 minutes. So it's giving you the option to use it as a deep conditioner. But there is nowhere in this paragraph that tells you that it's for dry, brittle, damaged hair. So if you have dry, brittle, damaged hair and you've decided to use this as a deep conditioner, you're not going to see any improvement on this recovery from hair damage. You're not going to see any improvement because this product wasn't made for that. A lot of you have products that you're using, but it's not targeting the problem. And that's another problem in itself. And that's probably why you're not seeing any progress, because the product you're using is not targeting the problem. So this is pretty much for someone who has medium coarse hair and their hair is healthy. They're just maintaining the health of the hair. It's not for someone whose hair needs fixing or whose hair is damaged. All right. Another product that I have here is a rinse out conditioner, right? So this one here is from Design Essential and is agave and lavender. This is part of their silk press collection. So if you are aware, Design Essential, they have a silk press collection, and they have a shampoo, a conditioner, a serum. A few stuff is good from that collection, and some stuff just doesn't really go well with my hair. But anyway, this is something that really works for my hair. But let me read it out to you. So let's say Design Essential, because they're the one that created it. It says blow dry and silk press collection. It's part of that. Moisturizing and detangling conditioner. So it's letting you know what type of conditioner this is. It's to moisturize and to detangle. Okay, so you cannot use it as a deep conditioner. You cannot put it on your hair and go to bed and leave it on all night. And then if you go to the back, it then tells you that this is ultra hydrating, nourishing conditioner formulated with natural agave and lavender oil, mango fruit butters, antioxidants, and that work together to infuse intense moisture, soften, detangle even the curliest hair. So it's letting us know that it's also targeting those who are type 3, type 4. Smooths the hair for easier glide through blowouts that last longer. Now it's letting you know that this is part of the blow dry silk press collection. So if you're one of those straight natural, or you're one of those people that like to use heat, this conditioner is targeting those set of people. This conditioner is going to help you with the blow dry process, with the heat process, and make it a lot smoother for you. Then when you go to the directions, it then tells you to apply the conditioner on clean hair and, comb through, leave it on to 1 to 3 minutes and rinse it out, and that's about it. I find that rinse out conditioner at 7 minutes is what works. 3 minutes is doing nothing for me, but that's not the point. Anyway, so this lets us know that it's targeting the purpose of this product is to moisturize and to detangle your hair. So if you're going through damaged hair, you are looking for moisture. You are looking for something that is targeting that. And for a rinse out conditioner that tells you that it's moisturizing, especially as type 4, because a lot of you have tangles, a lot of you, your hair tends to get matted and all that kind of stuff. This conditioner would be good. Now, it doesn't tell you whether it's for medium, coarse, or fine. And since it didn't mention that, that means medium, coarse, fine hair can use it. And also, it then tells you that it's going to smooth and strengthen the hair, which is something that damaged hair needs. So I'm showing you this because I want you to understand how you need to read the labels in hair products. You need to read the front part. So let me show you this again. Okay, so you need to read the front part. The front part gives you a snippet of what the product is. So here it tells you hair repair mask, right? When you do that, then you need to go to the back. Before you look at the ingredients, look at what the company is saying, why they created that product. Because in that sentence, it's going to let you know whether it's going to help you with your hair journey to recover from damage or breakage. So if it's not saying, to help dry hair, to help brittle hair, to recover damaged hair, it's not what you need. Okay, you have to pay attention to what they're saying because that lets you know if it's for you. And then after that, we then look at the first five ingredients, right? A lot of us, obviously, we need water, aqua, as the first thing, and then the rest. We look at the first five. To be honest with you, I don't always look at the first five. Sometimes I look for slip. Yeah, I look for slip because if the product has a lot of slip for my fine hair, it will work better than sometimes looking at everything on the ingredients, because some things I just don't understand. I'm just going to be honest. Some of you really do understand hair ingredients. I'm just not one of those people, but I do know certain things that don't really go with my hair. I might see it in the ingredient, but if it has a lot of slip, I would still try it because hair products are quite funny. Sometimes the ones that you don't really expect to work works, and then the one that you thought would work won't work. So yeah, it can be a bit of a hit and miss. But in order for you to save your money and to not waste your money on hair products, this is why I'm doing this video. So you know what to look for and you know what you should be looking at before you buy that product. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything I want to say in this video. Another thing I wanted to mention is that if you don't know the purpose of that product should not be in your hair. If you don't know the purpose of why you have that product, it should not be in your hair. There are times where I've had to declutter some hair products and I look at some products and I'm thinking, why did I buy it? What was it for? What did it do? And I don't remember and I just throw it away because it's not really helping me where I'm at with my hair right now. Another thing that you need to be conscious of is hidden proteins. This is why we look at the ingredients. Some of you might not need that much protein in your hair all the time. And if you're not paying attention to the ingredients, there might be hidden proteins in there that is not allowing your hair to soften on wash day, that it's not allowing your hair to soften for 7 days. So do pay attention to that. Sometimes protein is hidden in there and it might be the reason why your hair is not getting softer as the days are going by. Another thing you need to ask yourself is, at what stage in my hair routine do I need to apply this product? So for example, you found a new product, maybe I don't know, a rinse out conditioner. I think there's still a debate whether you should be using a deep conditioner and a rinse out conditioner. To be honest, I use both. And some people, it's funny, but some people actually use a deep conditioner before they shampoo and some people do it after. I do it after because it doesn't make sense to deep condition dirty hair. But whenever you have a product, please ask yourself, at what point in my hair routine do I need to implement it? And at what point would it make sense to implement it? Like I said before, it wouldn't make sense to deep condition dirty hair because you need the hair to soften and you're going to wash it off. So it's best to deep condition clean hair. Some of you might have a protein product that might require you to use it before you shampoo the hair. Okay, so just, have that at the back of your mind. Another thing that you need to put into consideration when you're buying a hair product is your hair texture. A lot of company, before, let me just be honest, in the beginning, when I was going natural, I did not use like white people's product. I would always use black people's product. But what I noticed was that they were not consistent. They would work for a while and then after a while it would stop working. And then when someone had introduced me to Redken, which is not, black owned products, and I started using some white owned products, I realized it was doing a better job. It was more accessible to buy, and the ingredients were consistent. So things that you need to put into consideration is your texture. Okay, you need to figure out, is it made for coily hair? Some hair products will tell you that it's for all types of curls, and some products they're not, it's for straight hair only. Okay, so these are the things that you need to put into consideration. I hope this video has helped you. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.